Whenever you're ready.
Imagine you are in a classroom and you are faced with a complex problem that you cannot solve on your own. How would you quickly gather responses from every single one of your classmates? Would you go around the room asking each person individually? Or is there a faster and better way to get this job done? Yes, there is a better way using technological tools. Today I'll talk about the benefits of using technology in a traditional classrooms, and I'll also give an answer on how you would approach that problem I offered earlier. So I've been integrating technology into my learning experiences in a traditional classroom for over 6 years. But before that, I was also in a completely traditional classroom. So I have experiences of both learning in both environments, and I can share with you all about those experiences. Today, I'll discuss how technology in a traditional classroom boosts collaboration and creativity while also enhancing personalized learning and ultimately creating a more engaging educational experiences. So let's talk about the benefits of using technology in a traditional classroom first. Well, it creates a more engaging environment. You might be thinking technology is just a distraction, but an article published by Walden University shows a different story. It says using devices like computers and tablets can turn traditionally dull subjects into more interactive and fun activities. And this is backed up by an article published by another software company which is called Idopia. It says integration of technology in a traditional classroom enriches learning experiences and it prepares students for a technology-driven world. Because the classroom is a place where teachers can teach students on how they use technology the better way and they prepare themselves for the future. Also, technology incorporates different learning styles. There are each and every student is unique in a classroom and they have their own way of learning. So teaching them their own way is very crucial. But we won't be able to categorize unique learning experiences in a classroom without the use of technology. That's where it comes into play. With use of technology, we can easily modify lessons according to the student's needs. And also, there's one term called student-centered learning that empowers students to take their ownership of their own learning journey by using different technological tools in a classroom for immediate collaboration, research, and self-assessment. Well, we are in the 21st century and learning what comes in front of us is very crucial. Instead of leaving technologies away, finding a way to successfully integrate it in a classroom makes more sense. That way, we won't be obsolete and will get ahead using technology. So I'm gonna dive your eyes toward the presentation board. So I have a little presentation that's not that good. So let's say there are like 20 students in a classroom and there are only 3. That's just a photo. Imagine, there are 20 students in a classroom. And each of those, among those 20 students, let's say there are 15 students that they are asked questions to the professor. And let's say the time designated for that classroom is 45 minutes. Now, if the professor requires 2 minutes to answer the question that the students have asked, it's going to be 30 minutes of the classroom time. And 45 minus 30, it's 15 minutes left. So it's not that feasible to do so. But if you use technology, if you have access to Google Chrome in a classroom, you can ask plenty of questions and you would get precise responses as they are backed up by powerful algorithms. Now that you know the top benefits of using technology in a classroom, I'm going to take some steps to talk about technology seen as a distraction in a classroom. While these concerns are valid, but research and practical strategies demonstrate this can be mitigated. Structured usage of technology minimizes distraction. Teachers can set clear guidelines on how technology can be used, such as restricting access to non-educational applications or websites during using class times. There are different kinds of extensions that we can use in browsers where we can use those extensions to mitigate these problems. Internet blocks and monitoring systems can prevent students from accessing distracting contents like games or social media. There's a right time to using technological tools. Some might argue that technology is inherently bad or distracting in a classrooms. However, I would like to counter this argument by pointing to strategies like our own Professor Bell's approach. By setting clear rules for technology, when technology can be used in a classroom, such as during interactive sessions or research projects, and when it should be put away, like during lectures or important announcements, we can mitigate these problems. This structured approach ensures that technology ensures learning without becoming a source of distraction. So today I talked about the benefits of using technology in a classroom. Although one cannot guarantee the benefits of using technology in a classroom will always be beneficial, Using it right way can help students foster their learning experiences through collaboration and by incorporating different learning styles and engaging different learning experiences. Thank you.